That was nothing.
It felt really good.
My God, you're gonna be very
Everybody agrees 80% of our followers say that she has a better swing. So,
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, it's a shame, but we're working on it.
20 is the glass 20% full, or is it 80% empty?
hard time.
No, it's great. She's got the better swing in the marriage.
Right. Perfect world discussion. Your golf swing is on a plane here, right? So if we could take this stick and just throw it out into space and do a snapshot of it, and it stayed there, this is the plane of your shaft at setup.
Okay.
Okay. So and I'm just going to walk you through where you're currently at, just so you kind of understand it.
Okay.
As you swing back from this place, and go ahead and try to feel like a slow motion version of your current normal swing. Right? So from here, you get out with this, your shaft points way out over to the right, and you're kind of almost reversing, you're kind of more here.
Wow.
Do you feel where you are there?
Yep.
I've got video and Evan will show you. From here, as you swing back through, what is almost a natural thing for you to do is to unwind this and then get this to a place where it starts to get stuck.
Yep.
Right? And now that it's stuck, you have two choices. Kind of get stuck and block it out to the right.
Totally.
Or go super athlete, rip the hands through, get it going, and then hit one way over there to the left.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And sometimes in between, things can kind of match pretty smoothly. Sometimes you do a good job. But the game is,
Yeah.
she's going to get stuck and has no chance. And then there's, what do you do about it?
Yeah.
Does that make?
Yeah, totally makes sense. I can feel that.
You have to be good at things
Yeah.
in order to be successful.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you save it perfectly, sometimes you don't save it perfectly. But the
Yeah.
window is almost like if I had a 40-sided die and said, here, roll it and choose two numbers,
Yeah.
versus here's a coin, you have a much better chance of being successful on a coin flip than you do maybe not a 40-sided die. That's a pretty crappy thing to say. So you're here, now come back through. It goes a little this way, and then you got to save it.
God.
And that's what you were trying to do. Let the right elbow go out, hang, save,
Yeah.
versus just let this do this and let this do this. In the world of golf where we talk about a stronger grip or a weaker grip, for our purposes, let's call that neutral.
Okay.
Even though it's probably a little strong because your right thumb is hanging over. But the more your hand rotated this way, that would be a stronger grip position.
Okay.
And the more your hand rotated this way, it would be a weaker one, just from a terminology standpoint.
Yep.
What I'm interested in is tall, engaged, relax, let it chill and hang, thumb hangs a little closer to your body. And if you just held that out up in front of you, then you would feel that your thumb isn't exactly at 12 o'clock. It's kind of a little bit over to 1.
Yep.
You feel that?
Yeah, totally.
Don't use this at all, don't use this, don't use this. Close your last 3 fingers. That's 2, curl 3, give me 3, and squeeze the back pad. Yeah, give me a little crush back there. Yeah, there you go. A little more squeeze. There, feel that?
Don't want to hurt you.
But do you feel it? Yeah, well, you're awfully Avenger-ish. Okay, so keep the squeeze.
Okay.
Good. Do you feel how it's kind of more there?
Yep.
If I asked you to squeeze your thumb and your trigger finger and you smash down with that, do you feel how you're using much more of
Yeah.
this? So open hand up, thumb slightly over, close the last 3 fingers, and just feel that security.
Okay.
You feel that?
Yeah.
There's a definite back pad last 3 finger
Yeah.
squeeze. And then the left side is soft enough to allow, you feel how the club turned over?
Yeah.
Not because you turned it over.
Totally, just
But because the
did it.
centrifugal force of the motion turned it over. And just keep turning your body. Whoosh.
It's a little hard being back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get involved.
Get involved.
All right. So we're in super, I don't care what happens mode.
Yeah.
Just go experience. There's no, whatever, figure it out. Allow yourself to
I found myself
do
in
whatever.
my practice swings, I was looking up at it.
Fair enough.
And then when I got over the ball, I was like, wait, I'm not allowed
Where am I
to.
supposed to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do the practice swing
Okay.
again.
That one did not feel great.
Yeah. And so I would say objectively on that one for
Yeah.
sure, and even the first one, as you get back to here with your practice swing,
Yeah.
a better job of letting it fall.
Just let it
when the
fall.
ball is
Okay.
there, you're not letting it fall.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let it fold. Let it fall. Yeah, that's a swing. The others, you get a little geary.
Yeah.
And in fairness to you,
Yeah,
you should be getting geary. That's what you've been doing.
You've been having to
Rip
close
it.
down for however many years.
But and so for you, in the same context, to watch this, and again, it's maybe easier from my chair, although I hope it's as easy from yours, it is entirely reasonable that I could yap about, just let it fall. And you're like, your body's going,
Yeah.
absolutely no way I'm down with your mission. I mean, I get it, but your body's like, You're in the same boat of you still are going to tend to do things. And that's where the questions of our why is today? Today's today because you don't have enough habits to support countering the amount of habits you have on the other. It takes time to do this stuff. We're so impatient. I get it. I get it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
So here we go.
Okay.
So I'm asking you now from an awareness to try to feel, even when that ball is in the way, that the good work you're doing with no ball of really feeling like you allow this to happen and you just allow the thing to fall and swing through.
Yep.
Notice, this is your homework on the next one. You tell me, did you feel like it fell and you allowed it to cycle through?
Yeah.
Or did you feel that you geared kind of tensed up and held,
Totally.
right?
Okay.
So here we go. So we're going to just play a game, best out of 5. Did I or did I not? And this could be a poll question, probably at some point. Breath soften the shoulders a little bit because you are swing set here. Oh, baby. First one. We're on the board. Document that one on the video. That was the first one that swung.
Yes.
So here come the questions. How did it feel?
Felt good.
Felt good?
Yeah, it felt really good. It felt really
Different?
like easy. Just like I feel like I'm like, to your point, it's so almost like exhausting when I'm twisting so much with my body. It just felt like very natural and free flowing.
That was allowed
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah.
That wasn't you doing a complex set of things. That was you,
Yeah.
right? Beautiful.
Thank you. That one felt really good.
Awesome.
Do you feel like you have more room
Yeah,
when you're out here?
I do.
I've been trying to, that's how I feel too, but I don't always know how to fully get there.
Yeah.
But when it feels laid off because of where we've
Comparatively, absolutely.
Yeah,
been, and you just feel like you have all this room to just rip it through
agreed.
Yeah.
without trying to flip it, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Go in, just because it would be such a good story.
Go in.
She's buying drinks for everybody.
So easy. You just dropped it.
That was nothing.
It
Right
felt
on
really
it.
good.
My God, you're going to be beating me very soon.
I like it.
So, what's the biggest difference from where you were to where you are now?
From where was the very beginning?
Yeah, if we go pre-lesson to where you are right now.
I would say the biggest things are one, my grip feels totally different in a
Okay.
good way. It feels like strong and like I know exactly where to be.
Okay.
2 would be just working with the natural rhythm of my body, allowing the club to just find the top on its own. And if my hands are in the right place, it's going to put me in the right place.
Okay.
And then the most important, I think, for me is going to be just allowing that natural pendulum downswing where I just let it come
turn.
through.
Yeah. And if that what you just said was going to be attempted on your own with the caveat of, while I'm learning this new thing,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and not try to do anything more than what would be very athletically comfortable and free and rhythmic.
Yep.
Noting the difference between hard
Yes.
and careful, guided, tight,
Yep.
and free rhythmic flowing. Make a post-shot assessment of who was I?
Yeah.
Because if the answer was, I kind of felt like I kind of tightened up a little bit on that one, Evan, what are some of the results we'll see if she felt like, ooh, I kind of tightened up on that one?
Thin.
Thin. Why is it thin?
You
'Cause
don't
I'm not getting the
allow ball to-
You're not letting the club fall to the bottom of the cycle.
Yeah.
That's logical. Not that that's the only thing that's going to happen, but that's going to be a common one. I would throw that down on.
Yeah.
I'd rather have straight and thin than left and right. 100 yards.
Right. So stand back behind here again. So
All
let's
right.
go to this. So let's now kind of build this into
I
a.
was thinking, man, this student
Yeah.
is so much
Yeah. Why don't we start with her? Because that would have been now.